Hey guys, what's good? It's Hollywood here. Welcome to another video. This is not a market video, but it's still a fashion video. And as you can see by the title and the product behind me, I was seated by a person I'm in contact with quite often. A pair of the Yeezy Boost 500. Desert Rats, if you want to call it that, even though it's not on the box. Or Super Moon Yellows. Now, first off, this pair is not authentic. It's not from, Yeezy Supply. It's not from a consortium account. It's not from Adidas. What he said it was that term UA. So quickly I'm going to go over the terms that are in the title. So UA. UA means 100% the same. Made in an Adidas factory. So obviously it has the same materials as the real, made by the same person. Get out of here, cat. Made by the same person that makes the shoes, and is a few of the 100 to 1,000 or so leftover pieces. Now, how does this happen? When Adidas orders pieces, they say they get 100,000 units. The factory that produces it is going to make the 100,000 plus a percentage more in case, damaged product, and flaws. They want to make sure they can fill that order. And then the leftover pairs, usually they want to keep it, right? Or they end up in the hands of the wrong people. They get out into the public. Maybe shops like consignment shops. Buy up those rest of the pairs from them through the factory. So it's really hard to say. UAs, are they out there? Yes. Who can get them and who has those connections? No one knows. It's still a mystery. Everyone can make, assumptions, but no one knows. They are out there because it's just the way the manufacturing business is. Now, okay, so that's UAs. Number two. You're going to have your one-of-ones. One-of-ones are when the Adidas factory orders material to make the shoe. They order extra material for the same reason they order more shoes. In case the fabric is the wrong dye, there's ripples in the fabric, or there's just not the right quality. Then with this leftover fabric, the one-of-one factory, so it's not going to be the same factory, gets a hold of it after the shoe's in production, and then they make the shoe with the exact same materials as the authentics or the UAs. So that would be the one-of-ones. And those are what you would see more often, because no one can verify that if it was made in the right factory or not. Everyone's going to say yes, but at the end of the day, you're not going to know. Or a factory, instead of getting it from the actual factory itself, they just source the exact same materials, because in the end of the day, they're just raw materials. You can source it. So that same materials, sometimes same work or anything, but if it's not 100% in an Adidas factory, not UA, one-of-one is just the same materials. Then you have the best qualities or AAA fakes or good fakes. They'll have maybe a little bit of flaws or different materials or whatever. Those are just completely fakes, counterfeits. I do not condone any of this in any way. And then you have the real thing, which is from the consortium shops, straight from Yeezy Supply or the going. Anyways, okay, so this here is supposed to be a UA. I have no proof, so I'm not really going to claim it is, but I'm going to go in and show you the details. So first thing, I'm going to show you the shoe, because there's something amazing. You got to wait to the end for this, about this pair, if it is in fact a UA. So first thing, let's look at the shoe. I'm going to switch the camera around because I'm going to need to do some focusing. So let's have a look. Okay, so I had the site up. I was looking at good photos, but the photo doesn't show you exactly everything. Anyways, let's first look in. Let me focus a little bit. Okay, this is the best focus it's going to do. The suede on the toe. If you can see it as I rub my hand, the lighting is maybe not the best. When you rub your hand on the toe, it's very soft. And it does, change slightly. Very slightly. Very soft. Then on the front of the shoe, it says Adidas. Then you have mixtures of leather and more suede on it. So suede pod, the leather here is very flush all the way up. Now the one thing that right away I knew this is a better pair than what I've seen in the markets. Let's just give you a quick all around. Is in the markets right now, all the replicas or fakes or whatever you want to call it, if you look at the tongue here, they're all smooth and flat and like leather. But on the real pairs, or the 101 or UA, whatever you want to call this one, the sides are slightly raised right here. Okay, they're kind of like this rougher material. And then the leather is straight down the middle with the nice stitching all the way around, perfect stitching. So this whole outer side is rougher. Then it comes back down. The laces are one material, or one color. And you'll see the most yellow of the shoe, like a mustard yellow, there's a lining on the sides. Now, the one thing that gets me, I've seen a few other videos, because no one really has his in hand yet, and in video, this looks a little bit more white now that I see. And I was confused, because Stadium Goods video, this looked a little bit more white than yellow to me. But in hand, it is pretty much the exact same yellow as this material here. Like, it's very yellow. It's just, and that's what I saw in Yeezy Mafia's picture. This looked more yellow. But now, doing the camera view, I am seeing that this is more of like a white in the camera. But in person, be assured this is more yellow. So it says Adidas Adiprene right here. So it's not Boost, it's that Adiprene, and it's really squishy. Like, I believe they use the Adiprene on some of the old Iversons. No, that's DMX technology. That's Reebok. Never mind. Sorry. Totally wrong. Forgive me of that. Oh, you guys can flame me. And then if we look at the bottom, it says, focus is horrible on my camera. Come on, guys. That's why I need you to share this video so I can get new equipment when that G7X comes out. Anyways, yeah, it says non-marking sole. You'll see, not that a lot of people showed this. There's grooves here. This is raised. You can see the lighting is pretty bad. There's grooves in it. And a lot of people I've seen, this is how the distance should be. For 10.5 at least. I thought it looked a little off, like maybe this should be raised a bit more. But on reviewing the Yeezy Mafia pictures and everything, and going everything, the distance here looks pretty good. Stitching is all nice and lined up. And the feeling here, this is more of like, that's maybe a nubuck. It's more of like a suede-ish material. And then here, this is really rubbery. Kind of like a rubber boot, it's a water guard. And the lines, there's lines that run through it. They're really smooth. I really wish I could get a better focus on for you guys. Then I'm going to go around, look at the back. Once again, you have like the mesh, and then that nubuckish, and then back for a suede paneling here. Distances, put my finger there so you can see about the distance. And then let me put it down for a second. Give you a back shot. Now, inside, let's see if I can focus. Maybe if I switch it to autofocus. No, it's not going to autofocus. The inside of my 10.5, I'll just read the description. 10.5, APE 779001. 01/18, probably the production date. Male, article number D82966, number 46036701, and then a bunch of FD, NHV 4Q02072. Came with paper. Just take it out. Just your average tissue paper. And as the sides, now this is another important thing. I've also seen ones at the copy market that they all have this insole. Let me pull it out. It says Ortholite on the side, YH-003-BOF-0836-9T, it looks like, -10. And then Adidas here, kind of squishy, but it still feels like a felt. There we go. And then when we flip it over, it says Adidas Yeezy Ortholite with the trademark R on the R, and then there's also kind of that same line pattern. Maybe you can see a little bit in it. And then the side curves up a little bit. And then let's see if I can show you guys the stitching on the inside. Probably not, the light's going to be bad. Really good stitching. No mistakes, no flaws. Usually with fakes you see a lot of flaws. So comment below on what quality you think this is. For me, I'm saying it's a 1 of 1 because I can never be 100% sure if it's a UA. Oh yeah, wait, here we go. Those tiny nicks you always want to look in a lot of the Yeezys. Right there. The two little, let's see if I put it out there, nicks in the top of the heel. So anyways, that's the shoe in itself. But this is the thing that really gets me. Let me just put the camera down. We're going to look at the box now. Now, they told me this box is a Malaysia box for the release in, I think it's October. Correct me down below. But by seeing the other, there's not a lot to compare with online. No one, I think, has received their pairs yet, or else it would still be all over YouTube. This is what really gets me, okay? The front of the box sticker does not say Supermoon Yellow. So that's why I don't even want to consider these being UA. But let's look at the box. Okay, so I'm going to show you the back first. Yeezy Boost 500, made by Adidas, adidas.com/Kanye, and the Adidas logo. So the one video that is online, they did not have the same at the back of the box. But as we've seen with Yeezys before, whether it be Europe release, Malaysia release, sometimes the boxes are a little bit different. Boost, and it's more of a brown wording, not black wording. 500. Then this side has nothing. Then the bottom of the box has nothing. And you open it from the back of the box. But let's look at the front of the box quickly. Sorry for moving the camera around. Okay, the front of the box. See, it's not going to get in good. It says Yeezy Boost 500, Adidas.com, Kanye. Then on top of it, I'm going to read it for you guys. It says US 10.5, UK 10, F, so French or European, 44, and it should say 2/3, yep. D, I guess Danish or Denmark, comment below, 10. Japanese 285, Chinese 275, DB 2966, which it should. But then below, the name says pink yellow. Pink yellow. Why is that? Shouldn't it say Supermoon Yellow? That was the nickname, right, or what it is? But this one says pink yellow. Now, maybe that's something that they're going to come out with a color in the future. But that's another reason I'm a little confused about this. Good thing I didn't spend money on this, because I don't condone the purchasing or production of any fake shoes or whatever, or, you know, unregistered shoes, unauthorized. But in the end, Yeezys, if someone sees me a pair, it is what it is. And then it says made in China. It has the originals, and then the barcode has 4 057287 9411737 EAN PO number 46036-701, and that same FDH that was inside the shoe. So it matches it. Wait, let's see that that matches up. Let's see. So I have FDNHV FD NHV 4QB 4QB 04176 02072. Ah, so that doesn't match up there. Well, I'm gonna go into the shoe and see what's going on. So those numbers didn't match up. So maybe this box is for a different model. I mean, shouldn't just the DB2966 be the model though? 2056 2072. Okay, so it's those last few numbers. On this shoe, it's different. It says 4QB02056. This one says 4QB02072. 701s, 701. So those two numbers there don't match up. Sorry if I was off screen for a second. I was really interested. So let me know what you guys think. Oh, finally the paper. It's not like a waxy, it's a weird texture paper. Like, it is kind of waxy, but it's different. And is there any indicator markings on the inside of the box? Nothing I see right away. I'm gonna pull out the whole box. Maybe there's something hidden. Let's put me back here. You know, let me see if there's any hidden things inside the box that can give something away. This box is very sturdy, very strong. So no markings inside the box. There's a little. This comes out to make it look more beautiful because the box is folded up on the inside. But yeah, there's no other hidden markings inside of the box. So guys, if you start to get your pairs, let's see if I was the first to have this out, if this was super early, what's up with this? Let me know. Anyways guys, Hollywood checking out. Sorry guys, I forgot to mention a few other things. So let's look back at the shoe again. So from a top look, if I have my camera with me, there's 3M on this shoe. If I took a flash all along here, you would see the 3M reflective. Let's see if I can just, it's not going to work well. Anyway, no, let's just forget that. I'm not going to try to take a picture yet. There's a lot of 3M on it. And one thing, if you can kind of see here, there's a little bit of, I think, 3M as well there. It's indented a little bit. So a lot of the fake pairs I've seen in the market do not have mainly this here. I don't think a lot of them have the 3M. They do not have this indentation. Rough thing once again. The material, this here is a little sloppy. It's not very uniform. The coloring is still a bit off and just not, the suede is not as soft and good. So they're pretty decent quality, but they're missing some key elements of the shoe. And I've seen them in masses at the market. If you watch the market video I just dropped on Friday or Saturday a few days ago, that is, you know, you'll see them, but they're not this quality. So that's why it makes me believe that this one is very high quality, and maybe UA. But I'm just, you know, speculating. It's probably just 101. But once again, you guys are more of an expert because you actually get to see the real ones in hand. Living in China, these never released in China, never will release in China unless I go over to Hong Kong in October when they possibly do release. So tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and that's the true end of this video. Easy.